Hi everybody, Randy Richard here in the shop. Then we could catch up. I got a couple pieces of mail to show you, and I got a gift from Mr. Don Cossett. We did a little tool trade too, and a couple other things to show you. I've got a tractor project, a little bit of tractor work I got to do. Something wrong with the linkage on the bucket control, so I got to look at that. And I got a generator of my neighbors to take a look at. So we'll be hopefully tackling those projects here this week, or actually today, I hope. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's get to showing you some of that stuff I got here. And also on Saturday, a bunch of us got together up in the Bay Area, and we got a tour of Tom Lipton's workplace. And I took some real short clips of some of the shops and things he manages and stuff he does over there. Some pretty cool stuff up there. And at the Berkeley Livermore Labs facility, right above University of California, Cal Berkeley. So I'll have those. I should have those clips in here of that. We met up with Chuck Bomarito of Outside Screwball, Mr. Keith Rucker, who was out from Georgia on a little vacation thing with his wife, and business stuff too, I guess, for his wife. And they were in San Francisco, so he was able to come. Tom and a friend of Tom's, Brad, and a couple friends of Chuck's came also, Dave and Carl. And Mr. Don Cossett and his son were down visiting his mother in Sacramento, and he and Dustin, Don and Dustin, came over also. And I was able to make a quick one-day trip up there and visit with everybody and go on the tour also. So it's very interesting, very cool stuff, and I got a few clips of some cool stuff, and we'll throw that stuff in there too. So let's take a look at this other stuff. First thing here, got a letter from Robert Anderson. He's up in Longview, Washington. He sent me a nice little letter. He's a viewer, and he sent me a couple of business cards. Here, you've probably seen a couple of other people of, I know Stan and somebody else mentioned Robert, but there's a couple of business cards. He also has a Facebook page, Anderson Metal Art, so you should be checking that out on Facebook. Where you can see the stuff he makes, and it's for sale. So we'll give him a little bit of a shout out here. He's a viewer and comments on videos and on Machining YouTube. He's pretty active. So Robert Anderson, Anderson Metal Art. Here's one of his cards, Longview, Washington. His email is redneckwelder82@gmail.com. So there you go, Robert. Got your cards. Thank you very much. I know I've already sent you some stickers, so very cool. And we'll be looking for your comments and seeing you on Facebook there. So you guys visit and check out his artwork. He makes some pretty good stuff. Okay. What else we got here? So Mr. Chuck Bomarito, Outside Screwball, sent me a package. He sent me a couple more screwy balls. The rest of the kit, the small, he already sent me the little one, but a viewer, Chuck already mentioned this in his one of his Tuesday videos there, Screwy Tuesday, but he mailed these to me, and they're very cool. Screwy balls. You can buy these on eBay, or you can contact Chuck direct and buy them. He makes them in a set of 3. I got the other one. I forgot to grab it out of the drawer. But anyway, excuse me. A viewer, Jim Hornbeck, stopped by Chuck's house and bought and picked up a set of screw balls for himself, but he also bought me a set or paid Chuck for these, and then Chuck's mailed them on to me. Thank you, Jim. Jim is also, you'll see his name on the comments and stuff on videos, and I've met Jim, and he's Skip Tracer. You'll see his comments and stuff on videos. So Jim, thank you very much. These very, very appreciated, and I'll be using these, and I have some projects. I'm probably going to need these. So thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Jim. I plan on using that, and I'm going to have to make a box for them. So, but I've got plans on that already. So it'll be coming along. So thank you guys for doing that. Do appreciate it. Got one more. So on Saturday there, like I said, I met up with Don Cossett, Tom Lipton, Keith Rucker, and Chuck Bomarito, and some other friends, Brad, a friend of Tom's, and Carl and Dave, friends of Chuck's, and Don Cossett's son also, Dustin. Anyway, we did a little tool trading, and and Keith gave me a couple of his stickers, and I traded Keith a tool for a tool, and he's going to be mailing that to me, and we'll be showing that when I get that stuff. He's flying around the country here. He's got to go back east from San Francisco and then go on another business trip. So we'll be seeing that in a couple weeks. So thank you, Keith, and thanks for the stickers. We really enjoyed meeting up with you guys and going on Tom's tour there. That was very, very fun. These are great stickers. We're going to put these up somewhere. One's going on the truck. So, alrighty. And Don here. This is what Don, and Don, I did a little trading with Don, and he gave me something. He made this now. This is one honkin' fly cutter. He made this out of stress proof. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. That's like, I didn't measure it. It's 3 inches. 3 inches across here. With a big old shank. I think a 7/8 shank, I think, there. So, that's very cool, Don. I even have a chunk of tool steel. Oh, I wasn't going to use this one. I have another chunk of, this one's already ground. Anyway, 1/2 inch tool steel. It's going to go in there. We'll grind that, get it ground. Beautiful big fly cutter. Boy, nice work, Don. Really nice. And that was stress proof, boy. That'll be stout stuff. Very, very nice. Yeah. Anyway, so thanks a lot, Don. We'll get that in a video doing some work. I have a big chunk of steel I'm gonna clean up and make something out of. So I think I'll be using this on that work. Perfect for it. So thanks, you guys. Thanks, Don. Thanks for coming down, Don. That was very nice of you to come down and visit and go on Tom's tour. So there we go. A little tool trading there and a little tool trading everywhere. Alrighty, let's go take a look at a couple jobs. So here's the tractor. What we got here is a very loose control handle. So somewhere down in there, something's gone awry. We'll probably have to take this panel off, and I'll be able to get to all that. So we got to take a look at that today. And we got this generator, Yamaha YG6600 Delta Echo. That's a Yankee Golf 6600 Delta Echo, and we're gonna take a look at it. Won't start. Set up, it's electric start, but he doesn't use it that way. He just pull starts it. So I don't know what's wrong, but we'll figure it out. It hasn't been running few years for some reason, but we'll change the oil and check all that minor stuff, the filter, and but he said gas is leaking out, so there's something else up with it. And I know the gas cap is leaking, needs a new gasket. So anyway, big generator, 6,600 watts. So we'll get a look at that hopefully today. There we go, down the road. We're down the valley already and driving towards San Francisco, or the Bay Area I should say, heading north on Highway 99. Yep, we're closer to, we're still in the valley and we're close to the Altamont Pass. Now we're in the Cyclotron, looking down on it from like an observation platform, as Tom's explaining to us, that what it does and where the scientific stations are and things like that, how the electrons are winging around. There's the group. Pretty cool building. It was actually probably it was built in the 50s. This is a experiment in a clean room. It's got to be super clean with, I guess, no particles. This is some of the experimentation stuff here at the Cyclotron. There's all sorts of experiments going along all the way around it where they can extract the electron beam. And we're heading out the door. Now we're in a shop. This is kind of a mini machine shop inside the big machine shop here. This is where scientists can actually come and build their own parts for their experiments and stuff if they want. They have milling machines, lathes, CNC machine there. That's a punch press. Now what we did is we visited all the shops, at least in the venue where Tom is. This is a grinding room where they can make their own tooling. Nice double E there, Monarch, 10 double E. A little newer model, I think that was built in the 50s, this one I think it was. And Tom's talking about it there. Tom did a lot of talking. He was a great tour guide. And some bridge ports in there and all sorts of grinding equipment, surface grinders, tool grinders. They could make just about any kind of tooling you really needed. Tapered end mills, Tom was saying, even anything you really needed. So we're just kind of looking at all that stuff. Now where are we? We're in another shop here. It's a big CNC machine and some really cool stuff going on. Oh, this wire EDM. I'm sorry, not CNC. Yeah, it was a CNC EDM. We're looking at some of the sample stuff they had out that they did with the wire EDM stuff. Very cool stuff. Some very large Grand Assertive plates in there, ones that weigh 12,000 pounds type of thing. Quite a few of those around. Off to another shop, or another part of that shop, I can't remember, but anyway, here some more superconducting magnet stuff. You see the white there? That was uncovered, Tom said last week, and then they covered it up. They wanted to show us that huge copper blocks, some shiny stuff there. They built aluminum. I mean, that's a lot of their work that Tom does. There's a big granite surface plate that they do is with superconducting magnets and building them. One magnet can take them a year to build. He says it's quite the process. He was explaining to us some of the process. And I told everybody to wave. There we go, little wave. This is another shop. This is I think that Tom said this is his shop or something. Because there's we were in many shops. Some very big machines. These are horizontal boring machines, I think. Anyway, big turntables. If you watch Ben Zintner, you're seeing using machines like this. But these are bigger. Some really nice big lathes. Yeah, go in there. Look at the bore of that one. It's like 6 inches or something. Through the spindle. Quite a few lathes in there. Milling machines, CNC machines. I think this was the welding shop over here. Big dual bandsaw right there. A few other bandsaws, punch presses, brake presses.
all sorts of stuff. Lots of stuff. Tax dollars at work. Cool welding table right there. There's a big, I think that was called a press brake. Big one. A lot of this stuff they don't use anymore. They have a really nice big water jet machine. So I said, Tom says they use that now all the time. A lot of that, so there's a lot of things they don't make conventionally. One of those rollers out, curve sheet metal. There's a superconducting magnet right there, the guts of one kind of that they're building. That's going to go into another chamber, pressure chamber deal. Hold it all together. Big service plate here. They're constructing some core, superconducting core stuff for the magnets, and he explains to us how they're kind of made and everything. You can see why they take a long time to build. Nice cast iron there, assembly table, service plate type setup with T-slots. Really, really neat stuff there. So this is where they build the cabling that they put into the superconducting magnets. They actually took a large Axelson lathe and turned it into this wire cable right there. Some of the cable. It's a flat kind of cable they make. Very, very technical. They turned it into this wire cable making machine. They make it into different widths and different number of strands, and it's I kind of do a close-up here piece of it. There we go. It's only like about less than 1/8 of an inch thick, but 1/2 inch to 3/4 wide. All those spools of wire they put on there, and there's the back end of the lathe, and you can see the carriage over there. This is the part of a superconducting magnet that they'll slip the copper blocks and the magnets into, actually. Yeah, forget. Now we're outside. There's a view of the San Francisco Bay out there.
Okay, that's a wrap up of the Ketchup there. That's what we got for the week. Well, I mean, I'm working on other projects also, but anyway, those are all going to be filmed and have to get those out. But anyway, that's what's for today and the next couple days probably. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the new subscribers, and thanks for sharing my videos. And I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
All good, man.